respect you all so much. For you to sit here and listen to as many hours of just chatting and as much of the engagement as engaged as you've been and how much you participated today. I told Raymond, I stepped aside, I said, I love this group. And I really mean that. You all have been fantastic. So I want to thank you. And I'll be with you again tomorrow, but I'll leave you with a quick story. The story is this. If you take a culmination of everything we talked about today, the 5 C's, from connecting to creating to changing to committing and to contributing, you take all those, and I've said, what is a way that I can express in a story to you how I took all those and put them into action? And here's what I did. But let me set it up. So first I'm driving down the road. I told you there's a lot of car stories that I got. Driving down the road, and I'm listening to one of my favorite songs on the radio. And you know, it's that day where it's like the perfect weather. And you roll down the windows, you turn on the radio, and then that's my jam, you know? And you're singing and you're dancing. By the way, how many of you are great at singing and dancing in the car? Right? You ever notice you're a better singer in your car by yourself than when anybody else is around?
And in the shower,
The minute somebody gets in my car, I'm like, I don't want to put in my car. Minutes ago, it was really good. Driving down the road, and I fist pump when I drive. And normally it's not in rhythm, I gotta admit, but I fist pump. And I'm singing, and I'm dancing in the car, and I'm fist pumping. And what I would do is I notice when I pull up to a traffic light, I'd go from like full-on singing, fist pumping, dancing, pull up to a traffic light, and I was like, you know, just mumbling under my breath. Green light, music back up. So I think, listen, if I'm going to be a real leader, I can't pull up to a traffic light and stop doing what I do best, or maybe not best, doing what I do. I can't pull up to the traffic light and not do what makes me happy or express and have fun in life because I'm worried about what the car next to me is going to think. So I asked myself, I was like, wait a minute, John, you seriously are going to stop having fun in life because you're worried that the car next to you is going to be weirded out. So you're going to live your whole life and you're not going to have fun because you're worried that the person next to you is going to think you're weird. That's how I'm living my life? That's the decision I'm making? I'm worried about this person that I'll probably never, ever, 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 ever see again? Probably my boss, but... But so I pull up to this traffic light and I'm like, I'm going to do it. I am going to sing and dance like nobody is around. My window down, the whole deal. So I pull up to the traffic light, I'm singing and I'm dancing, and about 30 seconds later, I can't take it. Like, I have to look over. Because I'm like focused forward. Terrified who's next to me. So as I'm singing and dancing, I look over to the car next to me, and there is a senior citizen in the passenger right seat, about 90 years old, and he looks back at me with this puzzled look. And then I start pointing at him. And then he looks back to the car for like some reassurance of the crazy guy next to him. And then he looks back at me, and something happened that I definitely did not expect. He went like this. And then the whole car started cracking up. His whole car started cracking up. And in that moment, I thought, yes. I am a powerful leader. I am changing the world one person at a time. And I had my own super fantastic toll booth lady moment because I chose to be great, to be me, to just be fun, to be free. How many of you know the Marianne Williamson quote, the famous Marianne Williamson quote? Our greatest fear is...
Not that we're inadequate, but that we're powerful beyond measure.
But we are powerful beyond measure, right? And it says, as we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. As I was liberated from my own fear, my presence automatically liberated him. And that was a small indication of what real leadership was about. And I thought, this is it. I've got it. And now I just got to keep putting it in action. So my challenge to you is on your way home today. Sing and dance. Don't stop. affect people around you, enjoy your life, whatever that might be. Just be you. You don't have to be fist pumping and singing like I was if that's not you, but just do what's you. You do you. Does that make sense? My friend always says, you do you. Don't be, you do you. You just do you. That's the best, right? That's the best approach. Now, as a father, my most important person I lead is my son, Tiger. So I leave you with this final video of Tiger, because as we're driving down the road, my wife goes, "Sweetie, you're not going to believe what Tiger's doing." As he's about to fall asleep, you'll see it's nighttime, it's his bedtime, he's tired, he can barely keep his eyes open. We're listening to music in the car to try to keep him awake so we can get him home and put him down for sleep. And my wife catches my son doing this in our car. This is Tiger.
Yes.
So proud in that moment. I thought, I got to share that because it's indication that I don't just talk about it, I actually do it, because he started fist pumping, and I thought, that's great. If I can teach my son to be liberated in that way and have fun and enjoy his life, then I've done a good job. So I leave you with that thought. I leave you with that point. I'm going to rejoin you tomorrow for a little bit more. We're going to talk about different things. We're going to have some fun tomorrow. If you got at least one idea out of today, if you learned something and had just a little bit of fun, put your hand up in the air and say, "Oh yeah." Oh yeah. Awesome. Then have fun.